Am I the only one who's watched Bridgerton? And now I can't stop thinking about how I need to get ready for marriage season, even though I'm barely 20. So the queen can name me the diamond of the season, and I can frolic around promising suitors and finally marry a handsome duke who burns for me like I burned for him. And we live happily ever after in an amazing castle while having amazing. Wait, you too? Haha. Nice. Hi, I'm May and welcome to my channel May's World, where I do lifestyle vlogs, tutorials, need to know reviews, and answer to those questions that you'll be asking yourself. Now, before I get on this video, I'd like to say thank you guys so very much for 100 subscribers. I know some of you might think it's such a small number, or some of you might have thought I've actually already passed that, but I'm really grateful that I got to this point because it's due to all of you subscribing to my channel, and I've really worked hard for this. So I'm really happy that I'm here, and it really just means that 1,000 subscribers is not far away. So thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. And on that note, please do not forget to like and hit the subscribe button. Now on to the video. Today I'm going to be reviewing Netflix's Bridgerton, and honestly, when I say Bridgerton, all I can think of is perfection. Literally perfection. I know Netflix has done a lot of bad things, yeah, like that one. They've done a lot of things they shouldn't do, but this was one of the best series they've created out there. And honestly, Bridgerton is absolute perfection. Now, I've seen a lot of reviews on YouTube where they are complaining about the historical accuracy, the hair is not matching, or the outfits are not matching, or something like that. But that's their opinion. If you want to be critical about the series, you can. But if you really want to enjoy the series, just watch it without a critical thinking, whether it's historical accurate or something. I mean, I know you guys probably studied history or something like that, but just watch it from a normal person's point of view and enjoy it, because that's the only way you would enjoy it. So if the directors and the producers and the executive producers are actually trying to be historically accurate in this drama, I'm pretty sure that Simon, and Danbury and so many black people in these movies wouldn't have been so high and mighty. Simon wouldn't have been a duke. He would have been a slave in a cotton farm somewhere. Alright, so I'm going to be reviewing the series in three sections. The first one is the cast or character. The second one is the fashion or style, and the third one is the plot or storyline. So first up, the cast or character. Honestly, this casting and characters that were given to them was absolutely perfect. I feel like these people were probably born for these roles because they played it so perfectly well. And first off, the main characters. I think this was one thing that actually intrigued me to watch Bridgerton. I was like, okay, wait, hold up, that's a black guy in a historical Regency drama setting who is actually a main role, and he's not as a main role as a slave or something. He actually looks good. So I was very intrigued when I saw it. I was like, okay, I have to watch it because he's all handsome, they look so, the dynamic, the picture, it was just so enticing to me, and I had to watch it. The main character, Simon and Daphne. I haven't really seen them in any movies before, but that's one thing I actually like about Netflix. In most of their series, if not all, they always use unknown people, kind of. They might have done some things, but they're not very known to the world in general. So they actually use people that you have not seen on screen before, and they place them there as the main characters and end up doing very well. So I'm really happy for them doing that to this one. And you have every other character, like the Bridgertons, High Elder Brother. Oh my god, Anthony, this dude made me so pissed in the beginning, because I was even telling my sister while I was watching that, does he want to marry Daphne? I literally thought that it was going to be one of those stories where her brother ends up being in love with her so much that he won't let another person, get to her, because he was being so overly protective to Daphne in the beginning, pushing all, the suitors and everyone. And I was like, dude, what's going on? So yeah, that's how I felt about Anthony's character in the beginning. She had her siblings, she had Eloise. Eloise made me think of the modern woman, the overly feminist woman who feels like if a woman is wanting to get married and live, a normal life, with children and family and all that, she's ignorant, or she doesn't know what she's doing. I think at the point she made me feel like she felt like every other person was ignorant, every other female was ignorant, because they wanted to live that life, like her sister too. That's why they had arguments. She didn't understand that people could want to live that and it's fine, and she didn't want to have that kind of life. So I can understand why she felt like things were being forced on her. But yeah, I did like her character. It was okay too. And then you had Pen, and I'm not going to say the thing about Pen. For those of you that have not watched it, just go watch it and then you go find it at the end. I'm just gonna talk about my best and my worst character. I think my best character is going to be the two main characters. That's Simon and Daphne. They both get the win for my best character. If I had to choose one, I'd choose Daphne though, because honestly, she was perfection. A lot of movies portray girls like Daphne, you know, this beautiful, perfect girl. Always bring up something about her that you won't like. Either she has some bad past, or she has some issue with her, or she's actually a mean girl, or somehow they just do something about her that you won't like. But they actually removed that stereotype and they made Daphne such a perfect and likable person. I have to give that to Daphne. And my worst character will have to be Lord Bearbook. I think a lot of people will share that with me, that he was probably their worst character ever. This dude literally represented those guys that always that they cannot take no for an answer. That's who he represented. Those guys that, you know, you see on the streets and they keep disturbing you for your number. They probably stalk you or follow you around. Or those ones that keep texting you and tell them, no, I'm not interested, I don't like you like that, but they keep pursuing you. That is exactly who that guy was. And he was so annoying, yo. I was like, I'm gonna punch him soon. I really am. I felt like I was going to punch him before Daphne did, but you know, she did the work. So I forgot to add another person that I hated a lot in this series was Simon's dad. That dude was horrible. If Selfish was a person, it would be Simon's father. Yeah, some other notable characters would be the Queen, you know, who's just there for drama. Honestly, the Queen was just there for the drama. She just wanted, you know, wanted him to play out in the way she liked, and that was just her duty. Okay, so up to the next part of this review, which is the fashion or the style. Now, there's this impact that Bridgerton has given that the rest of the, you know, historical dramas and Regency dramas hasn't given to me and a lot of people. And it's something that makes us want to actually dress like people from those eras. You know, I see it on TikTok and a lot of social media. People actually want to start wearing corsets. I want to start wearing corsets, but you know, I don't have the money to get that. I wish I did, but you know, that's what's happening right now. But yeah, it's made such an impact on, you know, today's world, on today's youth, that we actually want to start dressing like that. And I think my best outfit from Bridgerton was the one that Daphne wore when she was coming down the stairs, and she had that Cinderella moment. I was like, wow. Even me, I was awestruck. You know, she had her Cinderella moment. Everyone was in the ballroom there, and she was coming from up, and it was like slow motion. Everyone stopped, and she was coming down. Everyone was like in awe, like wow. And she looked so beautiful. And then she now came down and she dropped her fan in her attempt to flirt the prince. I was like, oh, no. See, Daphne looked very, very young and innocent, but she also knew how to do some things. Honestly, there was a distinct difference between the outfits that the Bridgerton wore and the Bridgertons wore, and the outfits that the Featheringtons wore. Such a very obvious difference between them and the Bridgertons. Like, they even showed it in the beginning, these two very distinctly different families. Watching the series, you could see how, you know, circumstances, different things that were like opposite started happening to both of those families. I know a lot of people had talked about how fashion exactly wasn't matching the historical days. I mean, I don't really have a problem with that, but I did notice the while I was watching that, you know, the Queen's people and the Queen were wearing these wigs, and the older women that were married and had kids, the younger unmarried ones, you know, like Daphne, and the ones that had not yet married, you know, wore this dress that was like from here, it was free and loose, and I wondered why that was, but that wasn't the main issue to me. So yeah, that was it for the fashion of the Bridgerton series. Yeah, I didn't talk about the male fashion, so I think the male fashion was okay, but for some reason I don't think I paid that much attention to it. Yeah, but I think it was okay. I mean, the Duke wearing it was amazing. I mean, obviously, like, he looked amazing and all. But yeah, all right. So finally, I am going to talk about the plot or the storyline of the series Bridgerton. Now, I actually found out that Bridgerton is a book series that focuses on each of the Bridgerton family members, hence the name Bridgerton. And I'm actually very intrigued and very curious. I think I'm going to find a way to read these books, even though I have no money to buy them. But you know, maybe it's possible somehow I'll find a way to get these books. Not illegal though. No. I'm guessing if Netflix is going to continue the series, they're going to, you know, follow the book series as it goes. I'm very excited to see, you know, how they do that. The storyline for Bridgerton, this first one, you know, was very, to me, it was very nice. You know, Daphne, this innocent girl, you know, facing scandal, then falling in love with the Duke, and you know, they go through so much. The Duke at a point made me so pissed. If you've watched it, if you remember the parts where he was literally ready to die, he was ready to die than marry Daphne. You know, if this happened in 2020, that is literally fuckboy 101. Where they be like, you know, I love you too much, but I can't be with you. Or they'll be like, you know, I love you too much, but I don't deserve it, so I can't really be with you. Like, what? If this happened in 2020, it's like, yo, nigga, bye. We done. Yeah, like, nah, we done. But, you know, that when I watched that part, I was so pissed. I was like, dude. Honestly, I have to give Daphne some awards for being very patient with the Duke. Honestly, she even saved their marriage at the end when they were having issues, and you know, they overcome all those circumstances. And there was this thing with Lady Whistledown, the gossip girl of Bridgerton, you know, spreading all the stories and everything, and we're all curious who is Lady Whistledown, and you know, they ended up showing it to us at the end of the series. And I haven't read the book yet, and I haven't read any spoilers, but I'm thinking if it's possible that she might not exactly be Lady Whistledown, but maybe just a messenger. But then who knows, maybe she really is Lady Whistledown. She probably is anyways. So yeah, that's how the story went. You know, the Britishers were happy, and then you had the Featheringtons that, oh my god, I really pity the Featheringtons. Their life was just a spiral down. It was a spiral down. And when it seemed like things were, you know, were going well for them, their dad did something really bad that literally ended up getting him killed. And you know, it's like, where do you even go from there? I think another notable part about, you know, the storyline in Bridgerton was episode 6. Yeah, I think they had a 15 minutes long. I was like, yo, throughout the whole time watching that special episode and those special scenes, you know, after they got married, I was like, I felt like a child watching it, because the whole scene was just, it had this thing getting you all giddy inside, because it was such a long scene. You know, other movies and other series, they like drop it, you know, in every episode or something like that. But then, you know, we waited till then, and they did not make it such a long scene. So all through while I was watching it, I was so shy, like, oh my god, are they done yet? Like, can I open my eyes? And I think one of my favorite scenes in the series about the storyline was where Daphne had punched Lord Redwood. Daphne had this really calm thing to her, so you wouldn't exactly think that she's someone that can throw a punch. But when they were in the maze, I believe, or garden, you know, where he was dragging her hand, like, I was like, dude, why are you touching her? And then she punched him. I was like, wow, like, she could actually throw a punch. I was really proud of her at that moment, because, you know, they actually showed the Duke coming in. So I was actually thinking, okay, so I'm guessing he's going to come now and like save her from this annoying man or something. But she threw a punch, and I was like, oh, get it, girl. Like, she knew what she had to do, and she did it. So yeah, I think that was one of my favorite scenes of the movie.
Quick pause right there. I forgot to add that another thing that the series highlighted was the fact that they showed how easy it was for a woman to get into scandal, especially when you're in the high society, because of the standards that were put on them. An example of that was Miss Thompson, who, you know, not only just falling into scandal for herself affected her, but also her family, the family that she was with. So, you know, she literally had to do anything to save herself at that point.
Lots of things happened in the storyline, but I'm not going to talk about that because, you know, it's going to be extremely long. And, you know, if you haven't watched it, just go and watch Bridgerton. Like, you will love it, honestly. Don't watch it with a critical thinking. Don't start thinking, okay, this has been so overhyped. Like, you know, just watch it like any other series that you're watching, and you really, really love it. So yeah, I believe we've come to the end of this review. Thank you guys so much for watching till now. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also comment down below what you think about Bridgerton. Do you like the series? Have you watched it? Are you going to watch it? What was your favorite scene? What was your favorite character? And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you on my next video. Bye.